You've arrived. Are you prepared for battle?
It's about time. We're ready to confront Benny.
We're sure to win this time. Once we defeat Benet Nash, Polaris is close at hand.
With Trumpeter's assistance assured, we've nothing to worry about.
In theory, we're fully prepared, but we won't know until we begin the fight.
If this doesn't work, we go with Plan B. Brute force!
I received a report a moment ago that the Void has taken Itabashi and Nerima. In order to achieve my ideals, we must not fear Benet Nash. Forward!
There it is, Benet Nash.
Well then, let us hope this plan works as intended, shall we?
Something's changed. Does that mean it worked?
It's going as planned, but don't let down your guard. We will be unable to summon new demons.
Well, yeah. Our summoning apps will be cancelled in a few moments.
We must quickly summon our demons and make ready to fight with only those. Once the battle begins, we will be unable to switch them for other demons. Understood? There is one more matter we must concern ourselves with. If the trumpet sound is interrupted, the jamming will be disrupted as well. Thus, we must protect Trumpeter while we're fighting.
Wait, we have to make sure he keeps playing on top of our own battles?
Indeed. We must be very careful while creating our teams. There's not... It's over. Well done.
The Net Nash was pretty tough, but we beat him.
I wasn't expecting it to split apart like that. We still came out victorious, though.
Yeah. I felt like I had some new inner strength from fighting next to you guys.
What nonsense, Irie. You always had that power. It was embracing the merit system that brought out your potential. That's all.
Oh, what's with her? I can't tell if that's an insult or a compliment.
Well, we finally eliminated the 7th Septentrion. That took long enough.
There's no way to be certain. If they do correspond to the Big Dipper, perhaps that truly was the last.
So, what's left? Is this gonna open the path to Polaris?
It should, yeah. I mean, if that weird guy was telling the truth.
Nothing's changed thus far. Something's bothering me about this.
That sounds like a good idea. Why don't we all see what we can find?
Sounds easy enough. Not like we got any better ideas.
That would be the most obvious next step. Either way, our options are rather limited. We should search for Polaris while making preparations for our meeting. Dismissed. Be sure to keep your guard up.
Hey there. So, my girl, she passed away. It took us all by surprise. I was asking the same thing. I rushed in and I tried calling to her. I begged her, but she wouldn't answer. She was already gone. Forever. The doc told me her condition was much worse than she'd been letting on during my visits. She knew I'm no good at handling this sort of stuff. Ironic, huh? A dying girl is worried about my well-being more than her own. It's insane. I should get to be worried about her. When her condition suddenly got critical, the doctor tried to send for me. I hurried. I tried so hard. I still didn't make it there in time. I was late. Again. Even at a time like this, when she really needed me. I'm terrible. Thanks. I hope one day I can think that, but it definitely won't be today. While I was rushing to the hospital, look what I did to my jacket. It must have gotten caught on something. That's the same hole from last time. The one she sewed up for me. And the only person who could have fixed it is... The only person I had is... What am I gonna do? I can't just leave it alone and let it flap around all the time. What should I do? Hey there. So, just got back from my girl's funeral. It was a simple ceremony for those who had passed away. It was up at one of the community centers. Wow. You said that with such conviction. You're a pretty good adult, you know that? She was a good person. I wish I could have seen her off in a better way. Something sweet and beautiful. That would have fit her. What? You think she was too good for me? Well, you're damn right about that. Oh, really? I guess the voice of my conscience sounds a lot like you then. How could a girl like that fall for a loser like me? Chalk it up to one of life's great mysteries. You know, you should write a book about it. Unidentified loving object. A great girl and her idiot boyfriend. It'd sell millions. Of course. Come on, kid, if you're gonna be writing this book, you gotta have a good title. I guess either way, I was a pretty pathetic excuse for a boyfriend. But maybe I can make it up to her when I get to heaven. I hope by then I can be a man she'd brag about. I wonder if she'd wait that long for me. Who am I kidding? I'm probably gonna go to hell anyways. Oh, it's almost time. I need to go help clean up, but I'll be done in a jiff. No, I left myself enough time. I'm never gonna be late ever again. Thanks for everything. I'll see you later.
Do you need me? Untouched and pristine, thank you very much. The demons never got near it. Yeah, I'm so glad. But I decided I'm not coming here again. I shouldn't drag it around anymore. My dreams of becoming a pianist. I knew all along that worrying wouldn't do me any good. It's just like Makoto said. The way I was, I couldn't have even taken the first step. So I decided not to carry it around any longer. I mean, if all you do is cry about what could have been, you're wasting your life. I am thankful to Makoto. And you. Thank you. I wonder if I've grown a little. I'm heading off. I'm gonna see what I can do. I've got a new life goal to find. Laters!
Irie, can you pass me that box over there?
This one? Here you go.
No, the blue one, over there. Careful, it's full of sharp instruments.
I know. Ah! Oh no! I'm sorry! It slipped and... I'll go disinfect these.
Calm down, Irie. It's totally fine. Oh, hey! Don't be mean. Irie's helping. I wonder why she wanted to help all of a sudden. She seems strangely enthusiastic.
Ah!
Irie, are you all right?
You! I'll remember this!
Hey, you two, calm down. It's all right, Irie. Everyone makes mistakes. This is only your first experience with this stuff, after all.
I guess this isn't my calling either.
Irie?
Work where people's lives hang in the balance needs a careful, non-clumsy person. Maybe I shouldn't get involved. Maybe something that makes everyone happy would be more up my alley. Yeah, that's perfect, right? Yeah, I knew you'd understand. I'm testing out different things to see if any of them fit me. You never know until you try.
Oh, is that what this is all about? It's nice to be young.
I'm sorry, Otome. I'm off to try something new.
And off she goes. Right back to her sugar rush self. I was worried for a moment. Could it be that you had a little something to do with this? You're quite popular around here. Oh, it's you. What's up? Did you need me to... Sorry, forgot. You don't need me for anything anymore. Silly me. Check out the hills. Not a soul to be seen. No demons either. I should just move into an empty penthouse. Live like a celebrity. Never mind. That doesn't sound like fun. I took some time to go see my house in Osaka. It's not that I missed it. It wasn't the happiest home to grow up in. My family has a long and distinguished history in the Kansai region as dancers. My dad was very strict. I rebelled a lot. Now, that house is just another pile of rubble. I'm not happy at all. Seeing my house, my home, broken like that, I felt so empty inside. All my stupid rebellion, getting so upset over being a Kujo, it suddenly seemed pointless. There are so many more important things in life. I've learned so much because of what happened to the world. I feel so foolish. I'm gonna head out. Listen, I know it's not my place, but good luck, okay?
Thank you so much for all you did for us. It's nothing. I just did what was right. I'm not even the one you should be thanking. Oh, hey, I was just talking about you. You should be proud. You convinced me to save those people. I'm grateful. Without you, I'd have abandoned them. I'd still be at a loss. Me too. I was so lost for so long. I had no idea how to live my life. After hearing the Chief's plans and Ronaldo's ideals, I didn't know myself anymore. I didn't know who else to believe in. So I decided to believe in myself, to put faith in my own feelings. Looking back, I realize you've always lived like that. You never expect others to make decisions for you. That's how I want to live too. It's best to live life without regret. So, thank you. You taught me something very important. What was that? Your hand is warm. I know now that the path I must follow is with you. Let's do this, together. I'll see you later.
Oh, did you come to see my kitten? Me too. I just wanted to make sure he was doing all right. He was with another cat. He seems okay, but he spotted me and tried to come over. I think he still remembers me. I saved him? That's not what happened. He saved me. Being together with him made me so happy, even with everything messed up. See? It's like I said. He saved me. I'm glad for Polaris. If she didn't want to destroy us, I'd have never met my kitten. That's why I'll keep this world safe. This is where you and he live. We should go. If he follows me, he'll be in danger. Maybe I'll come back and see him when it's all over. My kitten and me, living together? That would be amazing. We should go. After everything's peaceful again, then let's come back. Bye-bye, for now.
Hey, what brings you here? Then again, you're probably thinking, hey, what brings Joe here? Well, let me tell you. Take a look at this. Awesome, right? Aren't you jealous? There's an apple tree over there that somehow survived earthquakes, septentrions, demons, and riots. Tenacious little guy, huh? So, in its honor, I helped myself to one. Doesn't it look sweet? Must be right in season, too. You want a bite ski? Hey, just one, though. Yeah? Okay, go right ahead. Just be careful. The rest is for...
Hey, you two, does anyone smell apples? Oh, look at that. Joe, is that real?
Damn, you got a good nose, Daichi. And yeah, it is 100% real.
He looks like a delicious little fella. Give me a bite, Ski.
Alright, but just one though. And not too big, okay? I'm saving the rest for my late girl.
Huh?
Girls like sweet things. Like fruit and candy and flowers. You think it's because they're fun to say? They just trip off the tongue. Fruits, candy. Oh, Timor. See?
Right. Timor, sure. Well, hold up. This apple's for your girlfriend? I thought you were gonna eat it all by yourself.
Huh? Nah, there'd be no point in me eating it.
Oh, gotcha, I guess. Sorry, I didn't mean to imply you were gonna hog it all to yourself. That was kinda lame of me to say.
What? Don't worry about it, Deitch. I didn't take it like that at all. Besides, you guys are amazing. I'm really thankful for all of you.
Huh? Why's that?
If I hadn't met you guys, there's no way I would have survived this long. And it was you who got me all psyched up and courageous enough to go see my girlfriend. Even if it was only for a little while. I'm so glad to have met you guys. I've always been lucky when it comes to friends, but you're something else. Thanks, kid. It must be the fault of the stars, our shining destiny.
Hey, Joe. I'm glad we met you too.
Whoa, Daichi, are you finally confessing your love to me? Man, this is way awkward. I've never done this before. But then again, you are pretty adorable, Daichi, with your bright eyes and big old smile. You know, I'll give it my best shot.
What the hell? That's not even remotely what I was going to say, Joe! Oh, why do I keep falling for this stuff?
Oh, come on, Deitch, cheer up. No more being somber on my account. I'll see you guys later.
Hey, we gathered some of Jip's best tamers to thin out the demons. No matter how many we kill, they never stop. We just have to keep fighting.
Demons! Demons are coming!
Damn it, again?
You have to run! Monsters just appeared out of nowhere! The others, they didn't make it out in time.
How many demons? And how many people?
What can you do? Do you have a summoning app? Please, they'll die without help.
Wait, I know that woman. She's from Gyps.
What? Gyps?
They don't care about civilians. We have to find someone else.
But...
Hurry or they'll die!
No, I'll handle this one alone. Escort these people to safety.
You're gonna help?
then...
Head somewhere safe. Don't worry, I'll get the others out.
Aren't you Gyps?
I have to do what I feel is right.
Thank you.
Take them somewhere secure. I'll catch up.
Hey there! Nice work still being alive and all that junk. Oh, did you get all sad when I said I was gonna leave yesterday? Sorry! It was just all the super serious Nicaea death video stuff that ended. You already downloaded me, so you can use the app all you like. And besides, I love hanging out with you, sweetie. I'll always be with ya. Or I guess it's more like I'll go wherever you do from my comfiest spot in your pocket. Well, let's get this show on the road. I kind of threw together a summary of all the stuff you did today. Well, want to hear it? Do ya? Do ya? That's great! Well then, here we go. You hit the snooze button like 3 times, then talked with Yami and friends. Then you rode into Tokyo and kicked their butts all over town. And then Banette Nash showed up. That dude is way uncool. It blocked all your attacks and then sealed away your demons. Who does that? Good move getting the heck out of Dodge to come up with a plan. At least you got to trounce Ronnie and his faction in Nagoya, right? Then you discovered that you could use Trumpeter to stop Banette Nash. So you decided to summon him and use his rockin' tunes to stop the Septentrion's super cheap moves. Then you came back and beat the living daylights out of Banette Nash. Good job. I think that's everything I need to tell ya. All right then, have a nice week!